Энгин что он делает?
Не знаю.
Engin, where are you?
I just connected to the YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
already have some party here.
Yeah. Already start.
Yes.
War of top rollers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
А что, Алекс, мне телефон надо перевернуть или так держать?
Да как тебе удобно? Я свой поставил вот так. Мне так удобно, короче, чтобы в руках не держать. Ты там смотри, как тебе удобней.
Ну. Ты, короче, переводить будешь, да, как ты понял?
Нет, там будет какой-то чувак переводчик. Должен быть какой-то переводчик со стороны Энгина.
Yep. So how are you guys?
Very cool. But now I see only you and myself. Vitaly goes out now.
I don't know why. Just pull the page to the side. Do you see that at the bottom there are 3 of the dots? You need to go to the right side.
I don't know, because now I see you and me, but not Vitaly like previous. Oh, perfect.
But did you?
Now it's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Виталий, ты видишь нас всех троих, правильно?
Yep. That's
Нет,
good.
я только тебя
That's
вижу.
good.
Только меня? Смотри,
Да.
там
So we are waiting for my.
точечки. Надо типа передвинуть, и там будет три экранчика.
It would be better if you would turn the camera aside.
Видишь, там такие точечки, типа сдвигаешь, и появляются такие экранчики внутри. Видно?
Я вижу.
Да, я сейчас тебя вижу, ты сейчас снизу, Энгин справа.
Сейчас, подожди, подробно, что ли, написано, или что?
Не, смотри, главное, чтобы ты нас троих видел. Видишь троих?
Нет, я только тебя вижу.
Тогда смотри, вот на экране на основном, вот тут точечки, такие две точечки. Берешь, перелистываешь.
Все, ага. Все вижу.
Видишь Энгина?
Да.
Say hello to Engin.
Hello, Vitaly. How are you? Good.
Good.
Yeah, it's good to see. So the translator is probably gonna be here very soon. I wouldn't want Alex to translate for you, and so let's start from somewhere. In my opinion, you guys are number 2 and number 3 in the world, and that's my opinion. And you guys will have a super match in Dubai very soon. Probably a month left, and the whole world is waiting for this. And looks like winner of this match will take the winner of the Devon Larat versus Vitaly Levan Saginashvili match in June. You know, and let's start with you, Alex. Like, do you agree that, you know, it is going to be mostly depending on the wrist handling? You know, you both are very strong with the top roll and back pressure, and then, you know, when you both load it, the one whose wrist survives then is gonna take, and the one that is, I mean, it is gonna be like, you know, all the battle will take at the, like, right at the center when the goal comes. Like, I don't see you hooking Vitaly. I don't see him doing anything else to you. So it will be mostly about.
It will be a huge surprise if we start with the hook and goes with 6 rounds only in the hook. I think nobody expects this, and also we are. So first of all, say hello to everybody who's watching us. It's really cool, and absolutely agree with Engin that all will be depends. Like, it will be like a fencing, not will be like a fight on, you know, big swords. It will be fencing like Engin says, on the wrist. So on the central position also, it gives a lot if some of us want the wrist position. Yeah, I'm absolutely agree with this. Engin, you wanna me translate to Vitaly, or you have already translated?
I don't have it. He didn't enter. He said he's gonna download the Zoom and join us. I sent him the link already, but he still didn't join. Sorry about it. But just, can you try to translate
Yeah, I can.
while I'm. Yeah.
Короче, Виталь, Энгин говорит, что типа он считает, ну что типа круто в том, что ты сейчас номер второй, по-любому, как минимум номер второй, а может даже и первый, и типа что ребята там поставили меня третьим, хотя я с этим. Я как бы за это говорю спасибо, но считаю, что это слишком большой аванс. И говорит, что вот, допустим, интерес нашего поединка будет в том, что мы там поборемся, и потом победитель нашего поединка будет бороться с победителем Девон Сагинашвили, то есть с Ливана Девона, а тот, кто проиграл, будет бороться тоже с тем, кто у них проиграет. То есть, если это будет, допустим, если там наш, грубо говоря, победитель нашей пары борется с победителем той пары, проигравший той пары. То есть,
Понял,
что вроде
понял.
как намечается интересное событие. И Энгин говорит тоже, что он считает, что много будет зависеть от кисти, от борьбы кистями, не столько руками, не столько всем остальным. Он говорит, что это будет большой сюрприз, если мы начнем бороться сходу в крюк.
Да, я с тобой согласен. Ну, точнее...
С Энгином. Не со мной, с
Да,
Энгином,
да,
а с Энгином
согласен,
говорит.
да. Да, я согласен, что большая роль будет играть кисти.
Okay, Engin, Vitaly's agree with your things, with your thoughts, you know.
Но я готов побороться и в крюк.
But he says he ready to the hook, and I catch him by the word. I catch him by the word in this moment. Я говорю, что я тебя типа ловлю на слове.
Yeah, after I saw him going inside with Krasimir, and then when I saw that you went like a half hook with Hermes, so I'm just thinking that even it is not your primary move, but you guys are working on for different options as well. You know, this is what I am thinking. Yeah, and it's good. It's good. I wouldn't want you guys to be. I mean, you guys are so powerful. You are at the top. I think you need to work on different ways as well, and you guys are doing. Especially you improved a lot since like before the pandemic. You know, you were just like loading back, and now you're going sideways, even halfway. You improved a lot of your side. Still, you are going mostly outside, but you are sporting with side pressure. It's incredible. You know, incredible.
It's true. It's true. I agree with you, but you know, like I respect Vitaly very much. He spent more than 15 or maybe 20. I now ask him how many years he's in arm wrestling. Yeah, so he working on technique like a master. You know, he worked years by years to go where he is now. Виталий, я тут говорю, как бы, ты, получается, уже сколько лет в армрестлинге? Сколько лет занимаешься?
С 2002 года. В сентябре будет 20 лет.
Да, почти almost 20 years from 2001. So almost 20 years. That's why I say that. For example, Vitaly finished his master degree, PhD degree, and now he's like professor of techniques and everything. So I respect this, and I know that, for example, for myself, I'm on the bachelor degree. You know, I'm at the beginning, so I'm ready to work on myself and work. Not only like few years, like, okay, pandemic gives me this possibility, but if I need to be, after this match, smarter, faster, more endurable, and more technician, I will do this. So, like, for me, it's cool. I think that Vitaly is favorite, and this gives me more power, because I don't think about what will be after the match. I think in like what it gives to me. So that's why I think I'm in a better position, but Vitaly is favored.
Yeah, but people doesn't see it that way. People sees like, you know, like either way it can go, including myself. And you said that Vitaly is like master of the techniques, but I think Vitaly is like super good about his technique. About the other techniques, I don't think that he had to try, because for many years he pulled in a category weight like 85 kilo, 90 kilo, 100, 110 kilo. And there he had some very strong hook opponents. And then for that limited weight class, it was not possible him to do anything with them, you know, against, because he's so tall. 85 kilo, 90 kilo is just too small for his real size. You know what I mean, for his height.
Yeah, I know.
So there was no way him to beat Krasimir in his weight. So he perfected, outside, and whenever now I think that whenever he gets really strong and then come into his near full capacity, then now he's, I think, more brave enough to try, even inside that and that, because not many people can do anything to him, right now. This is what I believe. Yeah.
Do we have already translator guy who can translate this everything?
He came, and again he's out. I don't know where he is. There is
we need him already.
Yeah, there is one question for you from Travis
Baginashvili. From Travis Bagent?
Baginashvili, those fake accounts. And
yes, probably, yes.
Yeah, and he says, is it true that Alex has a PhD? If so, can he tell us about it?
Yeah, guys, it's true. I'm start my working with the titles which I worked before and studied before. I'm studying in the Faculty of Aeronautical Systems, so I'm working with aircraft incidents investigation and the role of the human factor in. And after that, I'm continue the work in the PhD degree on the same title. So yeah, it's true. And after that, I'm even work in Poland. We have some, sometimes accidents happens. But after that, I'm going to the direction of car accidents. So now I'm in department with car accidents.
Can you, is it possible, because the guy, I think, has technical problems, very, very sorry, but can you ask him, how does he see his chances? But I mean, honestly, no need to be nice to each other here. Just tell us as fans would like to hear,
Yeah, I will translate, but we definitely need the translator. Короче, Виталь, спрашивает какой-то фанат, как собираешься победить все раунды, какую технику будешь использовать, что будешь делать, какой план?
Ну, я всегда делал то, что умею делать. Это в первую очередь. Если уже не будет получаться, то уже буду что-то думать, о чем-то думать. То есть ничего нового принимать не буду, то есть на свой страх и риск я не буду действовать. Я буду делать так, как я умею это делать, как у меня всегда это получалось. Поэтому все будет зависеть от ситуации, пойдет или не пойдет.
Engin, are you here?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hear you, but only picture of you.
Yeah, because I'm
with your big biceps,
reach the translator, how to do. Yeah, what does he say?
He say that he will plan to use the methods which he's used before always, because always the methods works. So the starting plan like this, and if something will not work properly, he will change the plan during the game. But the starting plan is do what he always doing.
Yeah. I have a question. Usually because he is so tall and his forearm is also same, so he usually uses the front wrist is dropping here and then pulling that way, and he pulled almost the same way with Levan, and then whenever Levan rised up, so it didn't really work for him. His style is super good for the hook pullers. It's I think on this road nobody can hook Vitaly, but right now he's gonna pull with someone almost the same height as himself, and does he think that to pull with the low hand top roll? I know he doesn't have to. I know he doesn't have to answer that, but I mean, does he think that? Because do you know why I'm asking this question? Because he said that to you now. He's translated. He's going to go in the same way that he does always. So to me, I mean, you know my point.
Yeah, I know, but we need translator. It will be much more fun if we have somebody who will
Yeah,
translate it.
yeah. That is what I try to do when you ask me, if I am here, because I don't know how to stay here on video and at the same time.
Just call him and ask him to enjoy to our party. Сейчас он позвонит переводчику, короче.
Okay. He said that in a few minutes he will be home and he will join us because he couldn't from the phone. I think he will go from the computer. Yeah, but we can't wait for a few minutes to get this
Of course.
answer. Okay, go ahead.
So, Виталий, Энгин хочет спросить, это его личный вопрос к тебе, что, допустим, получается, он не видит никого в мире, кто мог бы тебя побороть в крюк, потому что у тебя есть специфическая техника, ты борешься с проваленной кистью, типа с флажком так называемым, и тяжело туда зайти, потому что, получается, ты тянешь очень сильно на пальцы, нагрузку даешь, и тому, кто попытается тебя закрутить в крюк, в принципе, практически невозможно это сделать или сделать очень тяжело. И анализируя твои поединки в меньших весовых категориях, Энгин говорит, что там, допустим, были моменты, что когда-то раньше ты боролся с Красимиром, но сейчас вот видно, насколько большая разница у вас была в последних ваших поединках. Получается, что вопрос у него был такой, что, как правило, если человек сниж с короткой рукой, более с коротким предплечьем, чем у тебя, то есть получается, ты больше боролся как бы с проваленной кистью, ну, так, с флажком. Спрашивает, сейчас тоже будешь с флажком бороться, стартовать, или будешь с ровной кистью?
Я буду с флажком стартовать против того человека, который попытается зайти ко мне в крюк. Это, да, действительно проверенный уже такой вариант. Я в последние годы, когда с Красимиром боролся, я начал его использовать, и оно мне помогало. Сами видели, что когда у нас был симарфайт в Болгарии, он не смог меня закрутить. Первые 4 поединка я выиграл именно этой техникой его. Также я боролся с Евгением Прудником. И также готов бороться с любым спортсменом, который меня захочет закрутить. Но я это ему не дам.
Понятно. So, Engin, the answer of Vitaly that he always use this technique with the flag position of the wrist with the guys with shorter forearm, but with the guys who like don't try to hook him to not go inside. He don't need to use only this technique. So this technique is the guys for the guys with shorter forearm for the hookers. If he goes with somebody, he also try to climb, to rise, not only by.
Yeah, but am I wrong that against Levan he still was like this? Do I remember wrong?
I will answer. Спрашивает Энгин, ты пробовал вот так бороться против Ливана?
Да, в первом поединке я с ним попробовал таким образом побороться, но потом я уже об этом пожалел, потому что я ему дал свою кисть, я думал, что он будет закручивать меня в крюк, но он со мной пошел верхом, у него было выигрышное положение. И таким образом он выкрутил мою кисть, его кисть была выше, и он мне ее травмировал. И после этого я уже не смог применить никакие другие техники.
In the first round with Levan, Vitaly tried these things, but now he's already find that it was wrong decision. Because it was a better position to Levan. He was told that Levan goes to the hook, but Levan also goes to the rise upper position and top row. And Levan takes the better position than Vitaly. And it makes like hard to win the first round. And after that, it has some impact on other rounds.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah. That's why I said that whenever he tried the first round, I remember he was like this. He was still putting, and then Levan was rising up, and then his hand was even going more down. You know, that's why I said there is a super chat by BT. Do you both expect to overtake Levan in the near future? Do you expect to beat and take his spot?
Of course, yes. I will ask Vitaly. Спрашивает, собираешься ли победить Ливана и сколько времени на это надо?
Знаешь, я на этом не зацикливаюсь, да, все пишут, вот ты в такой форме не победишь Ливана, я как бы нигде это не пишу и ни о чем не говорю, что я собрался там, именно концентрируюсь на этом как бы мир не остановился. Я иду вперед своей дорогой, и как будет возможность, так она обязательно произойдет, и мы это все увидим, получится, не получится.
The answer of Vitaly that he like work on himself and trying to be better version of himself. He don't concentrate to only just beat of Levan, or not just think only on this. Of course, he like wants to be such better version to be better of everybody, but he don't concentrate only on this. The same about me. The same about me. About myself, like I said at the beginning, for example, for me, the guys like Vitaly and Levan, it's guys who works on their selves a lot. Maybe they are not like professional in everything, but they are professional in their own technique. They work on their arms, on their hands, and find the effective way. So the same I'm doing now. I see that, for example, if I'm working on some aspects, I will be better in these aspects. But first of all, I need to understand which aspects is more important during the fight, and how to be better version of yourself. For me, it's like now I'm in opening of this. And for example, for Vitaly and also Levan, I think they already opened this and just like work about small details in these things.
Yeah, I agree. But except how to say Levan, everyone else looks beatable, and Levan also looks beatable, but I think that really need to work on it, in a like how to say, someone needs to a little bit worry about him, you understand, this is what I am thinking. I think the my friend, his name is Murat Varhan. He has been second place in European Championships to Cherkasov.
He's probably already connected. Just need to connect the voice.
The camera. I think he needs the camera and the microphone. I think he needs to turn on. Yeah. So can you ask Vitaly's top 5 arm master in the world right now without including himself? Without including.
Without, yes.
Without, he doesn't include himself because I mean maybe he doesn't want to.
Виталик, Энгин просит тебя создать 5 лучших армрестлеров сейчас, актуальных, самых сильных, и не обязательно включать тебя, потому что ребята тебя уже включили. То есть если ты не включал себя, и 5 по порядку самых сильных, как ты считаешь?
По порядку, в первую очередь, это давай назову тех, с кем я боролся.
Okay.
То есть he
will name only these guys with whom he already pulled.
Oh, but he will not have any opinion
Hello,
about
everyone.
Oh, hello. So now we have the translator. Translator to ask again.
Yeah, I will ask, like, can you Murat, Murat, ona der misin ki sen dünyadaki ilk 5'i söylesin, ama sadece yarıştıklarını söylemesi gerekmiyor. Yani görüp de fikri olan, ben de hiçbiriyle yarışmadım ama fikrim var. Ona öyle söyle, yani illa sadece yarıştıklarını değil. Dünyadaki ilk 5'i sor, kendisi hariç.
Виталий, приветствую.
Привет.
Энгин Терзи спрашивает, можете ли вы сказать свое мнение о 5 сильнейших спортсменов, по вашему мнению?
Да, я отвечу так, что я сейчас готов назвать примерно 5, из тех людей, с кем я боролся. Это, конечно, Леван на первом месте. Далее Дмитрий Силаев сейчас в очень хорошей форме. Прудник, Гаспарини, тоже очень хороший, сильный атлет. Это вот что касается правой руки. Ну и как бы на 5-е место, я думаю, что поставил бы... С кем он боролся-то? Давайте поставим Трубина. Это вот те ребята, с кем я боролся. В принципе, за которых я могу вам сказать.
Engin abi, siz anladınız ortalama değil mi? Şey olarak
Anlamadım.
Sıralamayı.
Yok.
Şimdi Livan Saginashvili.
İngilizce de anlatabilirsin.
Aha.
Yeah.
Livan Saginashvili on the first place.
Дмитрий Силаев.
The second place is it was Vitaly, это был кто на втором
Дмитрий
месте?
Силаев, второе место.
The second place is Dmitry Silaev, and third place Hermes Gasparini.
Мгм.
The
И
fourth
Трубин.
place Evgeny Prudnik, and on the fifth place is Dmitry Trubin.
Oh, Dimitri Trubin. Okay, I understand. Yeah. He says this because these are the only one that he really either compete and train, right? That's why.
Он спрашивает, это вы, по вашему мнению, это вы с теми, с кем вы соревновались, или же тренируетесь, ну, по тренировкам?
Ну, с Дмитрием Силаевым я тренируюсь и знаю, насколько сейчас он сильный, да. А с остальными ребятами я просто-напросто выступал, и я чувствовал каждого руку. То есть по силам как мне было тяжело.
With Dmitry Silaev, he is training. What about another guys? He competed with them, and he make some opinion.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, and Alex, we had an interview with you before, but has your top 5 changed since then? If you would.
No, the same like before, like I said. Like if something changed in the nearest future, it will be maybe has some impact of my top. Maybe now, like I say that, for example, Hermes, I will put him upper than, for example, Michael KOTT. But in previous interview, I already has like they both was on the same place. Just now, Hermes higher, you know.
Can you remind us again? First is Levan, and second is Vitaly, and third is. Your sound is gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will repeat. The first is Levan, second is Vitaly, third is Devon, fourth is Hermes, and number 5 will be. Previously it was Michael, but now.
Now Gennady beat him.
Yeah. I just think who will be on the 5. Maybe Dave. I think it will be Dave and Gennady. So I put them both on the same place because I'm not sure now who are stronger.
Yeah, but according to which result of Dave you moved him, up?
Because in previous, you remember in previous my interview, I already put all of them, like Devon, Michael, and Dave. I put them in the top because I don't say like top 5. But in the position. So in first positions is Levan, his second is definitely Vitaly, and after that it was 2 guys on the same position. So Michael was on the 5 positions with Hermes, and the Dave was on the 4th positions with I don't remember, with probably even with Devon, or maybe no, Devon was 3rd, with Hermes was 4. So I mean, I don't want to make these rankings. I just want to put some guys or like in the system of 5, because for example now I don't know who's stronger, Dave or Gennady.
When we asked Vitaly before Murat came about his chances versus you, and he didn't mention about that, right? He will do his way or something, but he didn't say anything, right? Yeah, so I was just curious if you missed that answer or not. And can you ask him, Murat, his opinion about Devon versus Levan in the percentage?
Виталий Энгин спрашивает по поводу шансов, в процентном соотношении Леван Сагинашвили с Девон Ларатом.
Не в обиду Девону, да, я с ним дружу, я с ним общаюсь. Я думаю, что Леван, 10% сильнее, это 100% будет. В нашем спорте 10% это очень много. Поэтому будем смотреть, как будет подготавливаться Девон, в какой он будет в форме. Но что я вижу на сегодняшний день, это так где-то примерно выглядит.
Спасибо. what about this competition about these two guys? He said that 10% he higher than Devon Larratt, not what he see now. But of course, it's depend about the Devon's preparation to this competition. So we will see.
So he said that Levan chance 10% more than Devon, or he gives Devon 10% and 90% to Levan.
Devon stronger on 10% now, stronger than Levan. But he said 10% in our sport it's a high amount.
He says that Levan stronger than Devon.
Yeah.
Yes, Levan strong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 10%. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So that way, if you explain, yeah, that is, yeah, 10% is so much, but about the winning percentage chances, it's something different. Yeah. And last time we talked, I think this match wasn't set, Alex.
Yeah. The last time we talked,
yeah,
it was not confirmed. Now it's confirmed, but
yeah,
previously it was only like thoughts about potential possibility of this match.
Yeah, and can we learn, your opinion about it?
About our match or about Devon and
No, about Devon and Levan.
Like I said before, for me, like Levan is number one, and he is like in the base level, he has more potential than everyone to be favorite in every match with if somebody he will pull with. And I like, for example, like I said, the Devon is a guy who can do some miracle during the match. He sometimes do something unexpected. He like a professor of techniques. He's very endurable. He's unbelievable in the mind games. And I think that, for example, it's only in my opinion, only one way to win with Levan. It's won with him by mind games. I think it's very, very hard to win with Levan only by power, or only by set positions, or only by some special trick of techniques. So I think you need to use everything and to be stronger in your mind and to try to make him weaker. But it's also very, very hard. So for me, Levan is favorite of the match, and it's very hard to beat him.
The question is that when you say the mind games, you're talking about the pre-event or during the match?
I'm talking about during the match, because if it's VAL rules, you can do a lot. You can do some falls, you can do some more possibilities on the setup positions. You can do VAL rules give more possibilities to the guys than strict, for example, WAF rules. I mean that, for example, when you pull by WAF, you can be sure it's a pin or not. And in WAL, it can be pin, but with the fall, it's like your opponent can fall like more times.
I think this is not WAL rules, but they have their own rules. I think King of the Table has their own rules. Since it's gonna be Dubai. Yeah. But it is, I think, similar, but there are some differences as far as I know. Do you think that Levan is mentally strong enough to be not to be manipulated or not?
I think he's very strong mentally, but for example, if you ask me in our system PAL, it's very hard to make any surprise for him. But maybe, and I like repeat that only maybe, Devon prepare some surprise by new possibilities of new rules. Because, for example, if what I mean exactly, when Devon and John pull first round, I think the first round was very important. And for example, the way how Devon goes out with John, and position, how he go out from this, from the straps or go out. It has some impact on the wrist of John, but I think it will be not enough only this with Levan.
I think it was something about the endurance more than mind games. I think that is what I think, and does Vitaly think that any kind of mind games of Devon will affect Levan or not, or would Vitaly get affected if he ever pulled Devon, and if Devon played those kind of mental games?
Виталий, Ингентерзи спрашивает по поводу, сможет ли Девон Ларат навязать ментальную борьбу Ливану во время схватки, или как-то морально надавить, можно сказать, на него, повлиять.
Нет, Ливан морально очень сильный человек, на которого не надавить, не испугать его, и он будет делать свое дело в одно движение. И я думаю, что вряд ли получится его остановить.
He doesn't think so that the Levan can influence to Levan make some mental games because he also strong mentally. He thinks so. So he will do what he planned to, one move, and he will win like in one move.
I understand. Yeah, I understand. And can you also ask Vitaly, how is his shape now, and where his shape will be? What does he think that his shape will be by the time that he's gonna pull Alex? Like, are we going to see a Vitaly as good as pull Krasimir, or lower or higher than that shape?
Спрашивает, yes. Спрашивает по поводу вашей формы перед схваткой с Kurdecha. Какая у вас форма? Та форма, которая была с Красимиром, или она выше как бы этой формы, получается?
У меня сейчас форма намного лучше, чем была летом, когда я боролся с Красимиром. То есть я особо не готовился, потому что времени совсем мало было после того, как озвучили, что будет ранфайт. И подготовился недолгое время. Тут как бы я понимал уже задолго, что что-то будет, и начал готовиться. Сейчас я нахожусь в прекрасной форме.
His form is better than...
Murat, Türkçe söylesen bana da.
Tamam.
Söyle bana Türkçe.
Yani şey olarak formu daha iyi yaza göre. Yani çünkü diğer Krasimir'le pek düzgün hazırlanamadı. Çünkü kısa bir zamanda bilgi verildiği için. Yani şu anda tabii ki çok daha üstün diyor. Çünkü şu anda hazırlanmışım yani.
Okay.
То есть, получается, все это время я готовился и набирал. То есть, получается, с лета я не переставая тренируюсь и постоянно прибавляю в различных упражнениях, и сам по себе чувствую, что силы у меня прибавляются.
Yazdan itibaren sürekli full çalıştı. Yani ve o yani bazı hareketlerde çok arttı bile yani şey olarak.
Yazdan beri mi dedi? Yazdan beri mi dedi?
Yazdan beri yani
okay.
Yarışmadan sonra.
Okay, he says that his shape right now much better than the time that he pulled versus Krasimir. He said that the notice was short for that event. He wasn't like super trained, but he says that since that time summer he has been training regularly, and his shape is much better than that time. Yeah, it is it's scary to think after how he did with Krasimir, and if he's saying that his shape is much better, you can see that Alex is just smiling there, like a hard day waiting for him, but for sure for also Vitaly it will be a hard day. I mean, this is incredible. This is like, you know, like the top of the arm wrestling, you know, world. And I mean, I just can't wait to, I mean, watch it. You know, I mean, incredible. It will be on Core Sports. And guys, the on the East versus West event, the technical issues did not happen because of Core Sports. Core Sports were responsible to tell us the technical things. And since I'm not very new about it, I work with a company and they are good, but they are not very experienced about the live broadcasting. So we are not going to make the same mistakes, but the whatever happened here as mistake was not the fault of Core Sports. It was our mistake. And I promise you that it will not happen again, because we took our lesson. And yeah, the sound and the internet, everything will be good, you know, next time. So please watch this event. There will be also Sarah Beckman versus Gabriela. There will be Wagner Bortolato, Earthquake versus Hermes Gasparini. And there will be Khalid versus Larry Wills. It is gonna be a great event. And I personally think to Core Sports, I think arm wrestling had different, you know, eras, you know, and now, you know, we, after the pandemic, we came to a new era with this pay-per-view thing with the Core Sports, and Larry Wills and the other guys. They're doing, yeah, great things. And Alex, what do you think about the last event, East versus West? How did you?
I think it was amazing, especially, you know, every pair of guys was like stars. It was a lot of superstars in arm wrestling. For me, it was like every match was interesting, but especially John and Haji Murat. John like shows that he's like the GOAT. He's already have everything, and he's not going to the vacation. He's in the process. So big cheers for John. Also, it was, I think, unexpected for a lot of guys what Gennady did.
Yeah.
He already shows to everybody what to do with King's move. I was in the minority, not majority, but minority guys was thinking that it can be like it was. And nothing to say to like Michael. Huge respect for him, because, you know, after this match, a lot of people starts to say that Michael is not something special. But I just think that Gennady make a cool homework to find the key how to win with Michael. And we need to remember that Michael has some tough matches with Andrei Pushkar, with Denis Seplankov.
Yeah. People like to just like I mean, suddenly just make that guy like, you know, oh, he is nothing. He has always been nothing. Just why is this extreme like that? You know, the guy has done great things. Maybe now he's not there. Maybe not because he's not there, but the other guy passed him or something. But no need to disrespect. You know, I understand that, because I know Michael. He gave probably more than 30 years, and he has been dreaming about, you know, to be like considered the very best. And, you know, just, I mean, it is, I think for me, probably for you the same, because we know what the price we need to pay to reach the top.
Exactly.
So whenever the guy is in a hard time, you know, it is time to lift that guy up, not to push it, you know, more down.
Yeah, and you know, also very huge respect for Michael, how he takes the lose, because you know, winning is very easy. When you won, people love you, say something cool about you. But for Michael, I also respect him after this match even more, because he says it's not any excuses. I just lose with better man. So like how he takes it, you know. And also for me was interesting the match, of course, Hermes and Arif. I know you support Arif, and you know I support Hermes. So for me it was like
but just, I don't want you to be misunderstood. You know, when you say sport, it is something from the heart, but not about the like technical things, you know, the referee on this, on that. They just
of course,
that's their part. Yeah, okay.
I mean that, for example, for me it was interesting the result of the match, but for example, I know a little bit more information about Hermes. That's why I'm like know what people can expect from him. And for me, it was like I'm cheering him because we like talk a little bit more. I know that Arim is a beautiful and nice person. He has a WAF title, world title of world champion. But now that Hermes shows that his level like higher to compare to the WAF, yeah. So
Yeah.
not really.
No. You're comparing about two different conditions that we both know. We don't want to go into there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're talking. Arif this year will continue competing in WAF event.
I understand what you mean.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, so Murat,
but
can
you
you
know
also...
that people will be judging like this. They always watch one
I
match.
I know, but the truth is, it may be truth, but it needs to be proven. You need to go to WAF and do this there. You understand? Within the conditions of the WAF. I'm not saying anything more, but like if we talk that way, it will be unfair to Arif as well. So Murat, can you ask Vitaly about what does he think about the last East versus West event? Did he enjoy or?
Виталий, что вы думаете по поводу прошедшего соревнования East and West? Какое у вас там осталось впечатление? Какое мнение?
Очень прекрасный турнир Гин устроил. Мы с Алексом это уже обсуждали. Хорошие поединки были. Такие, вот мне понравилось. Эрмес Гаспарини боролся с Арифом. Хороший поединок. Интересно было посмотреть на Прудника с Морозовым, с Артемом. Как бы, в принципе, все поединки очень интересные были. Нужно было давно этих спортсменов между собой проверить и увидеть сильнейшего. То есть это, идея была очень великолепная.
Yani çok beğendi olarak, yarışma olarak. Yani mükemmel bir yarışma oldu. Yani artı karşılaşmalar mesela olarak Arif Ertem'le mesela Hermes Gasparini diyor, güzel bir maçtı. Aynı zamanda sonra Yevgeni Prudnik'le Morozov maçı diyor. Onların da karşılaşması iyiydi.
Интересно, Майкл Тот был тоже, боролся, получается, с Геннадием, тоже хороший поединок. Зрелищный.
Mesela Gennadi'nin ve Michael Todd'un aynı zamanda çok enteresan bir maçtı yani olarak. Yani bu karşılaşmalar çok iyi bir şey bıraktı, yani iz bıraktı içerisinde.
Yeah, he says that basically he enjoyed very, very much the event, and it was very interesting for him to see like the matches, like Arif versus Hermes. He said Prudnik versus Morozov, and he said which one? The Gennady versus Michael Todd match, right? Yeah. By the way, I saw on the chat that Hermes is 4 times WAP champion. As far as I know, in the senior class, Hermes is only 1 time WAP champion, and he won after the first place guy tested positive in Malaysia. But I think Hermes also won Zloty titles. Yeah. And Alex, did you see the new matches that are set already?
Only couple. You already said Dave with Gennady. I'm a little bit. I don't know what to say. Of course, I know that they have like story about it will be the rematch between Gennady and Dave, so it will be interesting match. Second match, it will be Irakli and John. Yeah, I'm right.
Irakli John and Tatachins versus Prudnik, and then Oleg Zog versus Tadikian.
Okay, so I think all the matches will be very interesting. I need to say truth what I'm thinking about.
Yes.
I think only Prudnik and Todd Hutchins will be not interesting.
Do you think that Prudnik will dominate?
Yeah, I think he will beat very easy.
With top roll, right? Or hook as well?
He will absolutely dominate with top roll, and even for himself, I think, because Prudnik is a smart guy, in round number 4, or maybe upper round, he will be check in the hook also.
Oh yeah, but do you think he can also beat him in hook?
Yeah.
Possible? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. But you know, sometimes we need to set the matches. I don't know if it will be like you say. I'm just thinking that if somehow it goes to strap match, and I know that Godzilla is training his pronator, and if he somehow manage to go to strap, and in the strap, I don't know if it will be as easy as you are saying, even with top roll try. But anything can happen. But even if it happens, some matches needs to be set, no matter what the result will be, because we need to see, you know, we need to see. You know,
I'm agree with you about that.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I understand.
That,
Yeah.
I mean, this match, it's my expectations, but I will be happy if it will be goes another way. I will be happy to watch how it can be. Just I'm based on the matches, for example, Babayev versus KOTT and Prudnik versus KOTT on the Moldova. They both beat in fast way, so they know that even inside, because Evgeny won with Godzilla inside by fast move, so he know that probably he can use also this way, you know.
Yeah. Let me check. It is because of my internet or your internet. It is. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the connection is gone, or.
Murat, can you hear Engin now or not?
Yes, I hear him.
Because for me, he's only picture now.
Yes, the picture is now it's moved.
Oh, now it's okay. Yeah.
Now it's okay. Yeah.
Что, Алекс, как дела?
Тип-топ, нормально.
Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah,
but in the Moldova event, it was interesting that Prudnik beat Hutchings in same event just on a hook, and I think, did he beat him once? Prudnik?
I'm not sure. Probably not. I think that Todd Hutchins beat everyone in a hook who was not enough faster, because Babayev on the Vendetta with Hutchins was fast and beat him fast. I remember that even Hutchins beat probably Sasho or maybe Krasimir, some of two guys, I'm not sure, but
I think both of them. Yeah,
both of them, because they don't go too fast, and in the slow hook he was stronger.
Yeah. And what are your opinions about Gennady versus Dave and Irakli versus John and Dadikian versus Oleg? Like, if you just don't go detail, but just like, I mean, if you want, you can go detail as well, you know.
For me, for example, Irakli and John, it's interesting match, because I expect that Irakli will try to pro John, and it will be showing the wrist conditions of John, yeah? Because, for example, John always was famous by his huge power in the wrist control. And for me, I think if Irakli don't open the wrist of John, it will be hard to beat him. I don't think that Irakli can beat him in a hook.
Yeah, but you know, many times that John versus Taras versus Denis Plenko, even he didn't have the wrist because he protected his pronator. He beat them this way too. So what I'm just saying that Irakli is very good with outside, you know, move, but his wrist and hand control is not as dominant as Prudnik. You know, even when sometimes he beats the guys, he beats like this. Even you saw with the Daniel Mojer, whenever he beat him, his wrist was like this. And he beat Artur Makarov in his wrist at the end. He was even bent back, you know, he had to press this way. So I'm just thinking that John cannot hook him. And it will be, I think, no, he cannot. If he tries to do that, I think Irakli is going to beat him badly. But if John protects his pronator, when Irakli hits from there, and if John also maintains the pronator, if they are both in flat to his position, maybe with the side pressure, John can beat him. This is my opinion. Just
also remember, in the old times, John sometimes starts not in this direction, but here, like start to just keep in better position. Sometimes,
just to catch in hook. But Irakli first goes, he doesn't really go that way. He just first positions. And then goes. If he was going direct into the pin, it would be good that John would catch him. But he first secures his position and then goes for the pin. And what do you think about Gennady versus Dave?
It's really, I think, depends from the Dave shape, because also from the Dave motivation. If it will be like the same conditions of Dave when he was pulled with Dennis, I mean old times. I mean that if Dave will be in the prime shape of his possible shape, I think I give more chance for Dave. But it really depends from the Dave shape, because Gennady now extra motivated. Gennady now is on the rising up position, and Gennady, I think, will try to improve all aspects of wrist and fingers, how possible it will be for him, and it will be, I think, the key for the Dave. I mean, hand control positions and the wrist. So if it will be not prime shape of Dave, probably Gennady can beat him. But if Dave will be control the wrist of Gennady like in previous Vendetta.
Yeah, but at that time, do you think that Gennady was in his best shape? Do you believe that? Do you believe that Gennady was as good as he is today at that time?
You mean in previous Vendetta? Or now?
Yeah. Because at that time, it was just was out of WAF times. You understand?
Yeah.
I think right now he's like more like different. This is what I'm thinking. The guys in WAF.
I think that Gennady is stronger compared for some period before, but I'm not sure, for example, that Gennady is the strongest version of himself. I believe that he can be better in July.
Do you think that it's possible Gennady to be stronger in WAF than outside of WAF shape? I kind of don't think so.
I think outside of WAF shape is easier for Gennady to be strong.
No. I mean, this is now he's stronger. This is what I am saying. That in the WAF, it's hard to be as strong as outside of WAF. So everyone who left WAF.
I just repeat clearly how it's possible. I mean, for example, Gennady in July will be even stronger than now on the east.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All I was saying that Gennady now is stronger than the Gennady pull Dave, because at those years he was still pulling WAF events, around those times.
People understand us in not proper way when we all talk like that.
I mean, come on, just everyone talks. I mean, Devon from morning to the evening talks about pancake, and no, it's okay. Anyways, the last match, the Oleg Zog versus Dadikan with left hand.
Dadikan is very amazing, and this will be the answer that Oleg come back with his best shape or not. Now in the start position, I put them equal because I don't check that Oleg come back enough he was, or he just coming back like
he's picking. I think now he's picking now.
I think also. I think he's not like come back with full power.
Yeah, and okay, one super chat. Okay, I can read. Aldi Jimmy, or who is the iPhone guy? iPhone guy is Vitaly Laletin. And yeah, and can you ask Vitaly, does he know about the upcoming matches of the next East versus West, and what does he think about them?
Виталий, вам известно о следующей части East and West по поводу пар, которые будут соревноваться?
Нет, неизвестно. Немного наслышан, что сейчас по вашему разговору слышу, что вроде как собирается Олег Жук, бороться с Давидом.
Олег Жук, Давидом, да.
Да,
Джон Брзенк с Иракли
Да, да.
И также Геннадий Сагинаш,
Евгения?
Да.
Евгения с Дэйвом Чаффи.
Да, да,
Вот
вот я больше
такие.
особо-то ничего не слышал.
Мгм.
Больше ни о ком.
Э,
Pictures.
Кого-то мы еще упустили.
Ну, в
Yeah,
общем,
activities.
кого мы сейчас называем, я только эти пары слышал, больше я ни о каких парах не слышал. Я думаю, что в дальнейшем будет это об этом рассказано.
Engin abi bu 3 yarışan karşılaşmayı duydu. John Brzenk'la Irakli ve Gennady ile Dave Chaffee. Aynı zamanda Dadikan'la Oleg Johun.
Bir de Prudnik'le Tatachings var.
И да, вот забыли про Прудника с Тодд
Да, да.
Yani evet, şimdi Todd Hutchins'la Prudnik'i hatırladık. Onu da hatırlattık.
Да, скажи, что я только об этих парах слышал.
Yani sadece bu 4 yarışan şeyleri duymuş. Yani karşılaşmaları duymuş.
Bunların hakkındaki şeyi ne? Tahminleri ne?
Какие у вас предположения по этим парам, прогнозы?
Ну, в паре Олег Жох, Дадикян, с Давидом я недавно стоял, очень хороший, крепкий. Не знаю, насколько Олег смог набрать свою форму. То есть по предыдущему поединку, по его особо ничего не сказать. Нужен вот именно такой спортсмен, как Давид, чтобы он его проверил, посмотрел, может ли он в нынешних условиях бороться на своей мощной levой ruke. То есть, Давид в хорошей форме, он очень набирает.
David'la son zamanda tutmuş. Bayağı güçlü diyor şu an. Ama Oleg eski şeyine geldi mi, formuna yakaladı mı bilmiyorum ama son yarışmada fazla onu yapmadı, bana göstermedi. Ama göreceğiz maçta diyor.
Okay, he says that he has pulled with Dadikian lately. He says he's very strong, and he says that if Oleg can come to his best shape, then the things changes. But what he saw in the last event, he didn't think that Oleg is in his best yet. But till the event, we will see. Is what he says. Diğer maçlara ne diyor?
По поводу других схваток.
Вот пара Евгений Прудник, получается, Тодд Хатчинс, получается, думаю, что Евгения Прудника получится навязать свою борьбу, он сможет закрутиться, очень-очень sильный в крюк, и я думаю, что он сможет победить.
Yani Prudnik'le Todd Hutchins, Prudnik yani hook pozisyonu ona yapar. Yani orada bir yoğun şekilde onu yapar, yorur. Aynı şekilde diyor, ben inanıyorum ki Prudnik onu hook'ta bile yener.
Oh, okay. He says that Prudnik versus Tatachin. He says that he thinks that maybe there would be some resistance in hook, but he says that Prudnik would beat Hutchings even in hook. Other than top roll, even in hook, he beats him. And John Brzezinski versus Irakli.
По поводу Джон Брзенко, Иракли.
Иракли в данный момент очень сильный, я смотрю за ним, наблюдаю, очень хорошие показатели, но Джон, он очень хороший спортсмен, очень мудрый спортсмен, который может хорошо подготавливаться, находить свою технику борьбы. Просто я наблюдаю за Иракли, как он боролся с Сашо у вас на турнире год назад, да, и когда он его проиграл, с виду Иракли казался намного больше Сашо смог его выиграть. То есть со своими показателями, которые были меньше, чем у Иракли. Поэтому посмотрим, как будет это выглядеть. Я думаю, что Джон сможет навязать свою борьбу Иракли, но и Иракли тоже так просто не сдастся.
Yani son yarışmaya göre yani Irakli bayağı olmuş. Yani güçlenmiş gördük. Ama diyor, önceden Sasho'yla yaptığı zaman da büyük gözüküyordu ama yarışmada o maalesef oldu. Ona zıt oldu. Yani buradaki şey John Brzenk'la da ilgili şey dedi. Yani bilgili, yani bir teknik bulur ona karşı. Yani çalışır ve yani inanıyorum ki bir şeyler yapabilir. Tabii ki Irakli de yani boş durmaz. Yani kendi bir şey karşılaşmada yani bir tepkisini gösterir. Yani iyi bir karşılaşma olacak.
Yeah, he says that Irakli looks strong, especially probably in last event. He says probably he's talking about that the training pulls, but he said that he was looking great even before he pulled Sasho, but in the competition it didn't go that way. And he said that John is very knowledgeable, and he would find a way to pull against him. But Irakli will also do his thing, and then it will be a good one. But Murat. Can you remind him that Irakli that pulled Sasho was 90 kilo, and Irakli that we saw in Istanbul, he was 105 kilo.
Иракли, который боролся с Сашо, был 90 килограмм, а здесь, в Стамбуле, он был на последнем турнире 105 килограмм.
Yeah. Ну да, я вижу, что
Набрал
спортсмен
очень.
набирает. Просто видишь, что вижу, то я и говорю, потому что в последнее время Иrakli ни с кем не боролся, не показывал свою форму, и поэтому, как он борется за stolом, можно только предполагать.
Yani ben gördüğüm şeyi tahmin ediyorum. Yani tabii ki yani şey olarak baya şey olmuş. Yani kilo almış, toparlamış, güçlenmiş. Ama tabii ki biz bunu sadece tahmin edebiliriz ama masada belli olacak diyor.
Yeah, he said he's only saying what he sees, and yeah, of course he get bigger and he look very stronger, and we can only guess, but we will see what will happen at the table. And last one, Gennady versus Dave Vitaly.
У Геннадия получается, что у него очень хороший старт, очень такая быстрая борьба, а у Дэйва медленная борьба. Но я думаю, что не в обиду Геннадию скажу, что думаю, что Дэйв посильнее будет, чем Геннадий. И Геннадий может пробивать на старт и может бороться с выбитой кистью. То есть тут насколько уже будет готов Дэйв. Но в той форме, в которой он приехал бороться с Ливаном, мне он не понравился. Я думаю, что он наберет.
Yani şöyle Livan Gennady ile ilgili şey diyor. Çok hızlı bir sporcu ama Dave güçlü ona karşı. Yani burada yani komuta alırsa bile diyelim bileği düşse orada acaba nasıl olur göreceğiz. Yani Dave işte formunu şey yapabilirse yani eski son maçta gibi daha yüksek tutabilirse yani Dave'i görüyorum burada favori olarak ama tabii ki yapamazsa da burada enteresan bir maç olur.
Yeah, he says that Gennady is a quick guy, and while Dave is strong, and if they can, reach to his best form, he sees Dave as the favorite one. But he says that at the end, we will see it's an interesting match. It says Juju Mugu. Thank you for super chat. When are we going to see Kurdecha in Hollywood?
as soon as Hollywood invite Kurdecha. I'm
Yeah.
ready to ask about Hollywood.
Yeah. And Juju Mugu, Engin, the trash talking needs to be in real time for East versus West 3. Can you get translators in each person's headphones to translate in real? Yeah, we will do better one. I mean, we learn a lot from the last one, guys. Yeah, we will do a lot. Yeah. Anyways, guys, just this match is going to happen in Dubai, and I personally will not miss it. And it is an incredible event. As I said, there will be also Larry versus Khalid, Sarah Beckman versus Gabriela, probably right now the most important female match on the earth. And there will be Wagner, the earthquake, versus Hermes Gasparini. Hermes Gasparini is the future legend. You know, I have been, you know, saying this forever. And then, of course, the number 2 in the world versus number 3 in the world, in my opinion. There will be Vitaly Laletin versus Alex Kurdecha. Just don't miss it. Sport, the sport you love. And if you guys don't have any other questions, I don't want to keep this guy any longer. Probably they need to go train. After that, eat, take their protein, and then, yeah, get rest, get bigger, get stronger. Yeah, do you guys have any last word to say with the community, you know, before we stop? Alex?
I just want to say thank you guys who support us, who support by good words, and who sometimes support us by another kind of words, because it's all motivation, motivate us. And also when you watch it, it's already enjoying for us, because when you are interested in sport, what we love, you are supporting us. So just keep watching arm wrestling. If you like, try to pull by yourself, and be strong, be happy, and be sporty.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for the behalf of community. And Murat, can you also ask Vitaly?
Виталий, у вас есть какое-нибудь последнее слово к концу эфира?
Скажу так, что рад был с вами пообщаться, поговорить на различные темы, поотвечать на вопросы зрителей. Спасибо, кто болеет, кто поддерживает. И в любом случае победа будет за сильнейшим.
Yani şey için, konferans için teşekkür ediyor. Yani davet ettiğiniz için. Aynı zamanda soru soranlar için, destekleyenler için ve bizim tarafımızı tutanlar için de çok teşekkür ediyor. Yani ve sonunda şunu dedi, yani güçlü olan kazanacak yani.
Yeah, he is thanking for the being invited. We thank him very much. Thank him, and thank Alex for being our guest, like 2 of the best arm masters in absolute weight category. Being our guest, it was honor for me. And he also thanks everyone, you know, who is watching, asking questions and supporting them. And at the end, he says that the stronger one will win. And the last question before we finish, Alex, what's your weight?
I know that you will ask. Now probably 155.
155. And how tall are you? 203 or?
You know, in the last, when it was on the medical test, they measured me, it was 202, but I never sure about these results, because sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes it's plus or -2, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And can you also ask Vitaly about his height and weight currently, and does he plan to be any heavier than how he is now for the competition?
Спрашивает по поводу вашего веса и роста.
Вес сейчас на данный момент 135 килограмм, рост 204.
135 kilo şu anda ve yani
2 metre 5 santim.
Aha, ve 2 metre 5 santimetre.
Yeah, 205 and 135 kilo. Does he plan to gain any weight to the competition or?
Вы планируете набрать вес к соревнованиям?
Планировал, но не получается. Я думаю, что мне в этом весе будет намного удобнее.
Yani planlamış ama maalesef çıkamıyor. Bu şeyde de daha böyle rahat kendini hissediyorum.
Rahat hissediyor. Okay. Anyways, thank you very much. Spasiba. And
Пожалуйста.
yeah, I wish you guys the best in competition in Dubai. Who knows? Maybe I come and watch live. You all take care and wish you the best. Take care.
Thank you. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.